Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chalice of Love. This message was recorded on 1504 2023 by Sheila Silva. It's been translated to English by Tony Paraná, and today we are talking about how to reach your spiritual consciousness. So, let's begin. Hello, my loved ones. I'm really happy to be here again with you. I'm really happy. One more video that we are bringing to this channel. And let me make sure to let you know that this channel is not mine. This channel belongs to all of us, a group of people. They are here following the information and all of the messages that we are bringing. Also, to let you know that if you haven't seen the first videos, please take a look because I just want to rephrase that all the monetary income that will be coming from this channel, they will come to me. They are going to a project that we have. All the monetary money, they are going to be redirected to a social project that we have that it's called the Stars. And this channel works with therapists and doctors that help families, women and child that has been through abuse and violence. We have therapists, there are a lot of therapists that work with us, doctors, social workers, and if you are in need of any of those services and you don't have the money for that, please reach out to us, and we are going to do our best to see if we can help you. And also, this channel is focusing on spiritual awakening. And these channels are being conducted and inspired by their spirituality, especially from Sananda, Jesus. This is a channel that is being opened because of his guidance. And so all the information that I'm bringing here, all the subjects, and they are intuitions that I'm having from Sananda, and together with a lot of other different spirits and spiritual beings. And we are here to help with our involvement in not just incarnated spirituals, but the ones that are no longer here. And it's important to know that all of the videos that I have recorded up to now, this is video number 5. There is a problem here, there's a problem there, and we have to restart, and I have to restart, and I wonder why. And today it wasn't different. It wasn't different. I don't know if you understood, but I was just talking about this, and there's a lot of noise start happening here. So I have to stop the video and come back again. So nothing happens without meaning. That's no reason to happen. Everything is happening for a reason. We have to stay strong and on the path of God, because we have tests that comes to us, and we have to be strong. So this YouTube channel has a purpose, and we are here. Like I said, this channel is not just for me. This channel is for all of us. And talking about this book, The Letters of God, that we've been talking about this, and it talks a lot about this, that when love starts to flourishing inside of you, and the ego, it's something that we have to fight against. This book talks about this, and we are going to have other people. They are going to record videos here, and I just want to also mention that I also brought a video from other channels, from Casa Plataforma de Oração, Just the way that they permit us to share with full extension of the video, no changing, nothing has to be changed on the original video. And I saw it was everything changed in my life was as well when I saw a video from Sananda through Pedro, one of the spiritual guide, one of the person that connects, and have this connection with the spirituality at Casa Plataforma de Oração. So I started to researching about who is Pedro in Sananda, and we realized that Jesus never left. He's always been here. He has always been here. We are the ones who could never see him. And just like I said in the other videos in here, and because this is an intuition, there is a way for us to get into this video today with this title that I brought here also by intuition. And I realized, wow, there's a way. It's very simple. The way for us to involve this transcendent involvement. I'm not saying that's complicated. It's not that complicated. It's also not so easy. We can make it. We can do it. We have to put your ego on the side, and that, the horse that try to dominate you. So I'm going to read a part of the book that I've had that intuition to read this to you. So what happened to our spirit, to our soul? I'm being intuited. I'm being guided by the spirituality here. So let's read about this part of the book. When the voice of your ego basically shut up, are quiet, when your ego voice are quiet, there is no more need for you to look for security, because you are secure now. You know that you are supported and fed and protected by the divine conscious. Don't worry about what other people would think about you. If you are worried about what other people are thinking about you, that means that the ego are taking over you. So when you start not being worried about what people are going to think about you, that means that your ego are being put it away. That means that the cure are coming to you through your divine conscious. And he put this, and he rephrased this, your divine consciousness. What do you understand on this paragraph? Right? It's God. There's no other name for it. Akhenaton called him Aton. And he has several names. And he has thousands of other names for God. The divine consciousness. So now let's really listen to this part of it. Look what happened. Your happiness, is that what we are all looking for? Right? When we are thinking, I want to be happier. This is what the majority of the people think. Your happiness, pleasure, reality, and professional achievement, contentment, they are all within you, inside of you. And then you will realize that you don't need anything else, because you are part of everything. And when the light fill you up. You don't have need to transfer to other ones, to anyone's, everything that the divine conscious pour in you during the day in a way that you are permanently connected with this power inside of you. So just this paragraph has hours of studies. Just this little paragraph. How many hours can we just study with this paragraph? There's a lot of information. So when he's saying that when we can quiet out the ego voice, we don't have any necessity to be looking for anything outside of you, because happiness, satisfaction, they are all inside of you, because the light fills you up. Then what happened? You cannot be quiet. You want to transfer. You wanted to talk. You wanted to share that divine consciousness with others, and all of the things that is in connection with you, because that is the true light expression. They are in with you. So you want to put it out. So as you are in contact, in connection with that intuition and that feelings inside of you. So basically, we are talking about spiritual dimensions, doing the transition to the fifth dimension, just like the planet are doing. And what is the fifth dimensions? What do you understand about that? Is that a place? Is that outside of you? No, it's nothing outside of us. Everything is inside of us. So basically, the fifth dimension, it's inside of you. This beautiful dimension is inside of you. So when you are able to control your ego and you are living on this daily love and this light that calls God, and they are inside of you, then you are going to be living on the fifth dimension. So you will be living on the fifth dimension, and that is where you're supposed to be right now, and that includes love. And so when you are living on that constant love, you cannot contain them because it's too much love. So you have to share with other people. So that is just one piece. That is also another part in the letter number 9 that I have been guided through intuition to bring that intuited. The letter number 9. So every time that you control, we're talking again. So he talks about this all the time, my friends. Every time you control your ego, it's get easier and easier for you to connect with others. It's because you are accessing a function of the ego to everyone. So gradually, you are going to be living out of that situation. So every time you are being connecting yourself with others through empathy and through love, that is the true empathy. That a lot of people talk about it, but not a lot of people actually know. So what is he saying? That as you start controlling your ego, it will be much easier for you and for the others. Because the problem with the ego, it's a problem. So when you are able to see the others, you realize that they are being controlled by their ego. But since you already move away and you out of that situation, that is much easier for you to actually understand and increase your empathy to others, because then you're going to reach other people. And of course, the other person has still not yet achieved that point of yet. So that the other person actions are still under the control of the ego and not under the God and the love influence. Ego. This is really beautiful. It's a lot of love in this, and it makes me really happy. It brings my emotion. And it continues here. So if they continue acting with that, having their actions that brings you pain, let me rephrase that. You will not have that emotions anymore, because you will be having a different expression, a different actions, because your spirit is in contact with love and smiling and happiness. Pay attention to this. So you will know that your soul is in contact, in directly contact with the divine consciousness. And your natural way of living is supposed to be smiling. That's the key. Smile. That's the key. What's this saying here? When you can see that in the others, and when you away from your pain, and you start realizing how happy you are, and you start smiling, and you start having those feelings and those emotions, what happens is your soul get in contact directly with the divine consciousness. God. That's the natural state of God. It's natural. And this is beautiful. It's amazing. Because that is when you actually realize, when he was saying there, God and the children's, God was saying the children's are the ones that are, the children's are the one coming to my kingdom. It's right here. The smile is your inside child, inner child. So if you don't laugh, if you don't smile, your inner child is still not free. But when you can control your ego, then the smile of your inner child will transluce. It will. Yeah. So if you are still having you still have the grumpy, the endure feelings, you never allowed your children, your inner child to come out. And that is what actually goes all over the universe and through galaxies, through the infinite. Such an infinite feeling and emotion that you will realize that the smile started to happen on the Big Bang explosion. Can you? I'm emotional right now. Do you understand the power of this message? This is another thing that he said. The smile is a gift from the love for a creation. They are possessed by ego and they are in need of freedom. So basically, the smile, it's a gift from the love 2 and 4, so they are possessed by their ego, being controlled by their ego. So what's going to free you from your ego? It's a smile. It's laughing. Because smiling is your natural state of being, your divine consciousness. Saying that their answer is inside of you. The smile is your inner child. With the time that your egocentric impulse takes over your mind, you will discover that the smiling brings a feeling of freedom. And your smile and your laughing elevate your consciousness, because the energy is being sent where you actually needs the most, to your heart, because that is the center of you. And that, because the smiling, the laughing coming directly from your divine consciousness. So based on that, this smiling, it's coming from the divine consciousness. So clapping and round of applause for smiles. So I've been guided to bring this message. And I remember that I was going through a depression one time, very deep depression. And I started to do some work with the power of the words. And this actually became the work that I do today. And I barely knew what I was doing until I had contacts with this book. So you know that Jesus, Sananda, are guiding us all the time. God is in us, awakening us, thinking about us with the love inside of us. So smiling, it's a gift. So friends, you for sure we will be laughing a lot on this channel. So smile more. Thank God more for everything, for all this light that we are receiving here, because that is what frees us. It frees your love. So gratitude for you to be here with us, and that the smile and laughing be part of your daily routine. Because if it is part of your daily routine, you will realize that it's God inside of you. So gratitude, and I'll see you next video. Kiss in your heart.